and they say, what? And then we say, this is our block. Now you gonna get down or you gonna lay down? And if they be like, I don't know, let me think about it. We pull out the Roscoe and we be like, block out, block out. And they be like, oh, you shot me. And we be like, take that,
Hi there YouTube, Diamond Flame 45 here with another anime figure review and unboxing. So y'all, the time of this recording, it's after Christmas, so hopefully you guys had a great Christmas or whatever holiday y'all celebrate with your family. Like, I sure had fun, ate a lot too, so need to cool down on the eating. So I wanted to make one more video before 2024 ends. In fact, it might be 2025 the first day, who knows. But anyway, we are going to review and unbox one of my highly anticipated figures of 2024, and I'll admit, her design didn't appeal to me at first as I continue looking at her pictures online, as well as listening to the song. Like, if you guys haven't listened to the song, I highly recommend. It's Hero by Miku and Ayase. It's on Apple Music, really catchy. But anyway, so the figure that we are gonna be looking at is, man, she's a cool looking box, y'all. Dang, this box looks so cool. It's Hatsune Miku Magical Mirai 2023 version. And y'all, like, I want to say this is the most unique interpretation of Miku, because most of the Miku figures we've seen are either Miku being very cute or Miku being very beautiful and pretty. But this take on Miku is very unique because she looks a little bit more edgy and streetwear-esque. I like to call her streetwear Balenciaga Miku because she's wearing a lot of drip, yo. Like, it's a really cool street style urban aesthetic that we don't see that much on Miku. She's a little bit edgy, but she's still cute though. And yes, and y'all, like, look at the box, y'all. Like, look how colorful and fun this box is. It's like, wow, it's like cute but modern and edgy graffiti. Like, the box itself is a work of art. So I'm glad I was able to get her because I know a lot of people are still waiting for her to arrive. I was able to get her through Hobby Genki, and if you guys haven't purchased any figures from Hobby Genki, I highly recommend them. They're my go-to source for exclusives, and I like watching their YouTube videos. I love hearing their French accents, providing like commentary on the figures of the week. It's very fun. But anyway, y'all, let's see how she goes, because honestly, I think she's probably the best Miku released in 24 because I think it's just a very unique take on her. Like I said, we don't get that many cool street edgy interpretations of Miku. So without further ado, let's unbox this edgy cutie. It's funny because during the holidays, I get a lot of clothes and shoes from my family member because they say, like, you have too many figures, which, to be honest, they ain't wrong. Oh wow, this Miku box is surprisingly light. Like, this Miku feels very light. Like, yo, like, I can lift her with one hand. Like, a lot of the Miku scale figures I unbox, they're kind of hefty and heavy and I have to be careful holding them. But for this one, I can hold her with just one hand. Must be very light. But so far, even though she's on her packaging, she looks really cool, y'all. Like, man, those eyes, nice. So let's see. Oh wow, she looks really, whoa, dear lord, sweet mother Miku, this Miku looks so cool. Like, dang. And here she is, y'all. Magical Mirai Miku fully unboxed and out of her packaging. And honestly, like, this Miku was one of the easiest Mikus I had to unpackage. So hopefully the assembly process is just as easy. But here are the parts she consists of. She comes with her iconic twin tails, her microphone, figure itself, and this cool looking stereo box. Nice. So now let's put her together because I think it's gonna be a straightforward Miku to assemble. Oh wow, so you kind of have to insert this Miku at the bottom right here because there's like a part protruding from the stereo box to stick her in. So let's see if I can align it properly. So when assembling her at the bottom of the base, make sure to align it and gently rotate it and don't force too much pressure at the bottom because the music box still feels a little bit fragile. So just rotate it like this to align it. Now let's see if her pigtails will give me a headache. Hopefully they don't. Her twin tails are so cool though. Like, I really like this Miku interpretation. And here she is, y'all, fully assembled and out of her box. And I'm not gonna lie, this Miku was a little bit finicky to assemble. So let me show you what things to look out for when you're assembling her. Okay, so the thing I noticed about her little microphone, like, it doesn't insert completely in. As you can see, there's a little bit of a white gap there, and I noticed that some of the pics OnMFC posted her with that as well. So maybe it's a quality control issue, but do not put more pressure than you need to. Just leave a little bit of a white space open because you don't want to damage the bottom part here because it's a little bit fragile, honestly. And her twin tails, surprisingly, were a little bit finicky as well. Her right twin tail was pretty easy to assemble. It was pretty loose, so I was able to insert it to her head easily. But her left pigtail, y'all, like her left pigtail gave me a bit of an issue. I had to gradually keep applying force in it because I think these little pieces feel a little bit fragile, the little rings connecting to her hair, so be mindful of that. But overall, y'all, this Miku assembly wasn't that bad. They did have some of its finicky pain points that I just wanted to address, but overall, y'all, she's a very beautiful looking figure, as you can see. Like, she's very compact. Just looking at the back, y'all, it's like, love the details so far with this Magical Mirai 2023 Miku, because like I said, like, she's one of the more edgy and streetwear looking Mikus that I haven't seen in a while. So without further ado, y'all, let's get started and look at her from the back. So from the back, y'all, I'm just amazed by the level of detail you see on this Miku. Like, what sticks out the most for me is how dynamic and chaotic her hair is, but in a good way. I just like how it's so unorthodox. Like, it makes you wonder, like, okay, how does her twin tails connect back to her hair through those rings? Like, most of the time when we see Miku's twin tails, they're like continuous. But for this Miku, like, it looks like she cut off her twin tails and just decided to assemble them back with hoops. Like, who knows? But it's a nice interpretation on Miku's twin tails. And I like how they just cascade to the bottom as well, because Miku's hair from the back, like, it's a very matte red and teal with shading through the strands. And I like the fact that you see the same hair striations on the back of her head as well. She also has very cute ears. Like, you know, me and my Mikus, I love their ears from the back because she looks very cute and innocent. And y'all, like, the bottom of her hair is very interesting because it kind of reminds me like the end of a broomstick. But who knows, it looks really cool. And I think that the detail that stands out for me the most for this Miku, y'all, is like the back of her jacket, y'all. Like, her jacket from the back looks so cool. Like, for me, that what stands out the most is the glossy red matte paint on the texture of her jacket. Makes it look very realistic and premium. Love that glossy red paint. And even the zippers on the bottom, y'all, they're painted very well, and I see very good sculpt and separation. Very nice. And I also like the fact that the back of her jacket, the black of her jacket has some gloss to it as well to give it a nice premium look. And from the back of the stereo box she's sitting on, y'all, like, you can see some of the Magical Mirai decals applied on it. Very nice. But from the back, y'all, like, she's a very cool looking figure. Like, it's very clean and sleek. Ooh, a detail I forgot to mention, I like her back. Like, even though most of it, her back is covered because of the jacket, I do like the fact that you can see like the Magical Mirai straps on top of her shoulders. And of course, you also do see the back of the microphone as well. Like, it's very well detailed. Like, I love the red. And of course, you see her Magical Mirai Miku stickers on her microphone. I can tell they put a lot of fun into this Miku. So now that we looked at the back, y'all, let's move our way to the front, because that's where most of the details are gonna be. So from the front, y'all, like, she is so cool, beautiful, and edgy. What catches my attention the most are those eyes, those captivating cat-like eyes. Like, wow. I love how fine her eyelashes are. I guess it accentuates like those cat-like eyes. Like, it's very beautiful. And of course, I do like the sculpting on the front of her hair bangs as well. Like, what's very unique about this Miku, like, her front bangs transition from like a solid matte paint to a translucent tips of her bang. I know some people might not like that, but I love translucent tips on a figure if they're executed well. And this Miku executes them very well because the bangs are not clumpy like you'll see in prize figures. Love the fact that she has those cute little fangs on her mouth. They're actually sculpted in. Very cute. It highlights like that playful cheekiness of this Miku, and it goes very well with her eyes. The thing about this Miku is I love like the harmony of reds, blues, black, whites, and subtle yellow to show a dynamic movement in action. Like, it's a very sleek and nice figure, y'all. Like, wow. So now let's go towards the rest of her body. Like, this Miku, she's a very athletic and sporty built Miku because she has a toned body from the front. Like, I love how like the magical Mirai straps she has around her torso. It provides a nice contrast to the blacks and the reds. Of course, with inside her jacket, you still see like that glossy red matte paint inside the texture portions of her jacket. It just gives us a very premium feel. And I do like the fact that her pants are very cool, yo. Like, I love the red matte paint and the shading on the creases of her outfit. And I just like the decals printed on her pants as well. Like, you see the 39 Miku logo, and y'all, like, those shoes, like those streetwear boots, y'all, they look so sick. Like, I like how the boots transition from a glossy black matte paint to like a silver paint finish at the bottom. Another detail that I forgot to mention is I like the front of the stereo. It looks really cool. Like, you see like the little blue boombox effect. You see the decal surrounding the stereo from the sides as well. And yeah, y'all, from the front, she has such good details, y'all. Like, wow, what can I say about this Miku? This is like a very fun and unique take on Mikus, because like I said earlier, we get so many cute and pretty Mikus. We rarely get Mikus that are a little bit more experimental and edgy like this one. And honestly, when I was at Anime Weekend Atlanta earlier this month, I saw so many magical Mirai 2023 cosplayers. Like, I guess many people just wanted to cosplay a different take on Miku, but yeah, y'all, like this Miku just has so much drip, y'all. Like, very cool Miku, y'all. Highly recommend this Miku to your collection if you want a cool, edgy, and cute, unique take on Miku. So now that we reviewed this Miku, let me give you my final remarks. This Miku is one of the most unique Mikus I've seen in a while, because most of the Mikus we receive are either very cute or very pretty. Like, this Miku is not afraid to show a little bit of edge. Like, it shows like the more mischievous, edgy side of Miku. I think this Miku has left its impact among collectors. And I also like the fact that she's very compact. Like, you can actually put her in your collection without occupying that much space, because she's a very compacted, condensed figure. I really appreciate that. But yeah, y'all, glad that I was able to add this Miku to my collection. She's really cool. But yeah, y'all, hopefully they continue these more unique and edgy takes on Miku. Let me know, what do you guys thought about this Magical Mirai 2023 designcoco Miku? Did she live up to the hype? I'm actually very satisfied. Hopefully you guys like this video, y'all. I just wanted to get this video out because I wanted to get one more video out before the end of the year. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!